Developing news now on what authorities are calling the largest animal cruelty case in New England history. Tonight, we're hearing from animal rights advocate after a grand jury indicted the owner of a Westport farm and dozens of tenants. It was first breaking at noon. Tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian is live in Westport with the latest developments in a story we've been tracking since last summer. Kim?
Well, Mike, that's right. It's been nearly 8 months since these animals were discovered living in deplorable conditions on this Westport farm. And today, the animal activists that we spoke with say despite these charges being brought forth, they're not giving up their fight. 27 people indicted on 151 counts of animal cruelty.
It is really hard to talk about it without getting emotional right now.
Westport animal activist Jody Greenleaf reacts following what's been called the largest case of farm animal abuse in the Northeast.
Very mixed emotions right now. Do feel a sense of relief that this has happened, these indictments have happened, but at the same time, I'm just so sad still that this has happened.
Sad that hundreds of animals, dogs, horses, cows, sheep, and others were all found living in deplorable conditions at this tenant farm on American Legion Highway last July. On Friday, Massachusetts Attorney General Maura Healey announced the farm's owner and 26 tenants were all facing animal cruelty charges. Roughly 1,400 animals were found without proper food or shelter, some living in feces, among other dead animals, many with dire health conditions.
We've worked very hard in the past 8 months to keep this alive because people forget, but we haven't forgotten and we're not going to forget.
Roxanne Houghton and Greenleaf say their work is not over.
I'm waiting for the penalties. I want people to go to jail for this.
Now, the AG's office says those 27 people will be arraigned at a future date. Now, the activists that we spoke with today say these charges don't really get to the heart of the problem. We'll tell you more about that. Plus, we'll bring you a reaction from local police coming up new at 6. For now, reporting live in Westport with the Mobile Newsroom, Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.
Jared, thank you. New developments tonight in a major case of animal abuse in Westport.
A farm owner and 25 tenants have been indicted on criminal charges. New at 6, animal activists tell us why these indictments are not enough.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian spoke with them. She joins us now from the southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom. Kim?
Well, Mike Shannon, that's right. And this was the second widespread case of animal neglect discovered at this Westport farm. And today, animal activists that we spoke with say more needs to be done to prevent this from happening yet again. 151 counts of animal cruelty handed down to 27 people after hundreds of animals were found living in squalor in Westport.
I was always confident that we were going to get to this day, but just a massive investigation. Again, not one crime scene and one suspect. We're talking, more than 24 suspects, more than 24 crime scenes, and then 1,400 pieces of evidence.
1,400 pieces of living, breathing evidence. Local animal activists say more needs to be done.
Our animal welfare system in Massachusetts is broken. It doesn't work.
Jody Greenleaf says there were systemic failures, and those paid to inspect and monitor the American Legion Highway farm need to be held accountable too.
They had boots on the ground at this location in time to avert this. They had time to cut it off way back in 2010.
2016, the second time animals were found living in squalid conditions at the farm. Last July, some were found living among feces and dead carcasses. Now the farm's owner and 26 tenants are being charged.
I'm waiting for the penalties. I want people to go to jail for this.
And the AG's office says those 27 people will be arraigned at a future date. Now, some of the animals that were rescued from this farm are still looking for permanent homes. If you're interested in adopting one of those animals, you can find more information on our website, WPRI.com. Reporting live in Westport with the Mobile Newsroom, Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.